I love Christmas. Presents, family gatherings, and the music. Not you! But instead of watching movies about Will Ferrell roaming New York in an elf costume, or that one SpongeBob special, I watch possibly my favorite YouTube video ever created. My Two Front Teeth by Batmation Studios. So the video opens up with the Batmation Studios logo thing. And then we get a title card, My Two Front Teeth, with the picture of our main character, Sophia. Now it zooms in towards the house, with the moon looking very nice and creepy. It's December 21st, and we hear chimes of the happy-go-lucky house. We're introduced to Sophia and her brother Henry. Sophia tells Henry that it's cold out, and Henry definitely feels it.
Practically freezing my fingers off.
And then Sophia replies with a baby. So Buggy the Clown and the average goth girl on Instagram shows up and tell them that their dinner is ready. Then we... The fuck is that thing? That's probably nothing. Somebody rings the doorbell. It's their Uncle Arthur wishing them a Merry Christmas. He also brings paper and pencil to write a good old Christmas list for Santa Claus. Sophia doesn't know what she wants, but Uncle Arthur gives her an idea by asking for a bigger mouth to eat her mother's cooking, is the goth girl. And then Sophia finally knows what she wants for Christmas. In song form, Sophia sings, "All I want for Christmas is my two front teeth." It's done really well, actually, and, okay. And then she sings it in, what? Sophia shows her father her list. He goes to put it in the mail right away. And this cool little 8-bit looking thing, he hears an odd sound and goes to explore it. Wait a second. Real life. What the fuck? Can't keep this charade up anymore. This isn't a happy little vintage short created by Batmation Studios. This is an analog horror video created by Battington. He's created the Harmony and Horror series and made some really good remakes of the Squimpus McGrimpus tapes, which was sadly discontinued. However, he's still making FNAF horror and did a pretty interesting remake of his first Harmony and Horror episode. He is very brilliant with his animations and has genuinely scared me quite a lot in his stuff, and this one is no different. But with that out of the way, let's take a couple steps back to the video, the real video. Sophia's father puts her letter into the mailbox. He hears a weird sound and decides to explore it. It looks like he trips, and the figure shows its eyes and face. A snowman is shown with his throat slit, implying that the father is dead. Sophia is full from all the eating she did, and her mother tells her to go to bed. Get some sleep. Sophia is fast asleep, not a single wonder where her dad is. And if you look up on the dresser, you can see Bonzo from Harmony and Horror completely off his rocker. Then it fades away, and then something fades in. It looks like Outside in the Morning, and with Libet's Delay playing in the background, but very slow and somewhat distorted. Then the mother fades in, repeating, "Help me. Find me." It seems like, from what I gather, she went out looking for her husband, and she paid the price. Another snowman shows up, thus ending the 21st. It's now December 22nd. Sophia opens her door and sees her mother, who's all fucked up looking. She's tall and no eyes in sight, with blood here and there. So she goes to see her Uncle Arthur, and they make cookies for their father, who is under the weather right now. Before that, Uncle Arthur tells her that her father wanted him to give her a present. It's rather heavy, and told her to not open it until Christmas morning. So they bake the cookies and they're finished. each being of the members of the family. Henry, Sophia, baby Ava, Uncle Arthur, the father, and a burnt one. So Sophia asks what happened. Uncle Arthur saying it's imperfect. Sophia, like the day before, is full from eating. Uncle Arthur telling her to get some rest. He sounds worried, as opposed to his jolly tone he usually has. So it's sleep time with Sophia, but a closet door opens, and then that fades away. And Uncle Arthur is next, with only his head appearing, with a bunch of ho-ho-hos being heard. And his eyes now gone after the first ho-ho-ho. Blood is streaming down his eye sockets. Uncle Arthur is dead, with the figure showing its ugly face again, confirming that it's the culprit behind all this. The music in the background is called The Murder of the Lawson Family. It was a song created by the Carolina Buddies about the father of the Lawson family, Charlie Lawson, killing his entire family. And then later, he was found dead after multiple gunshots were heard. It's still a mystery to this very day on what exactly happened in 1929. I recommend looking it up and researching. It seems like a very interesting case, and it's very, very fucked up. And thus, a third snowman is added to the group. It's now December 23rd. Sophia can't find Arthur, and they were supposed to go sledding. Henry said that they should go look for him, but it cuts out before he can finish the sentence. And then cuts into this storage-looking place with identical dolls all huddled up. It seems to be in multiple takes as it cuts out and then cuts back after some time. One take, one of the dolls move its head to look at the camera, and then a burned head slowly peeks up out of the huddled dolls and looks at the camera. We then hear running that gets closer real quickly towards us, and then it cuts back to the shore. Arthur's calling for Henry, and Henry is following Arthur's voice. He wanders into a dark room. He then asks, "Dad? Mama?" And then we then see the Henry puppet from Harmony and Horror. His mouth stretched into a scared frown, and his eye sockets stretched up and down to look surprised. It seems like he knew exactly what was going to happen to him. And then a fourth snowman is added. Sophia is now sleeping again. Closet door is still open. And then her entrance door opens, music cutting out immediately. Her mother, or what's supposed to be her mother, walks in and seems to just hover over her, doing nothing, thus ending the 23rd. And now it's December 24th. There are chimes once again, but now with the cries of baby Ava going through the entire house. Sophia is looking for her, tears in her eyes. It then cuts to an organ moving its teeth and eyes, playing a frantic tune. Now it cuts to Sophia going into the dark room Henry found himself in. Then back to the organ. And now Sophia crying Henry and her mom. And now to Bronzo. And now back to the organ. And then to the rabbit head on the fireplace. And now back to Sophie, who is now deeper into the room, crying for Henry and her mom again. And then the door slams shut. She faintly sees her mom. Faint music playing as she sees her. And then we see my favorite part in the entire video. We see what they did to her. They tore her jaw into only the dangle with her tongue. And then the family's complete. A bunch of bloody snowmen fade in like a fucked up Christmas card. All the faces are blacked out. And then the final day, December 25th. No chimes, just the hung of a tape. And then we see what was in that Christmas gift. Baby Ava. Her eyes gone from her sockets. No hair. And it seems like she was eaten and missing some of her limbs. And the most heartbreaking part, Ava has been dead since at least the 22nd. And yeah, that's it. That is my favorite YouTube video ever. I really wanted to show this video and talk about it and why I love it so much. And it's very, very good. It's very good. It's very fucked up. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this video pushes you to watching the other video. Show Battington some love in this video as well. He definitely deserves all the love he gets. And I've been wanting to cover this video since last Christmas, but never got to doing it. But now I got to work on another video. However, this one will take a lot longer. And that's it for me. Subscribe. Subscribe. Bye. So you're probably wondering what the text on the All I Want for Christmas is My Two Front Teeth part of the video. Well, somebody decrypted it, and it says, wear his skin, burn her, take his eyes, rip his arms, take her jaw, eat, eat.